Good evening. It's half an hour after the market closed and I'm just going to recap my trading for today. Decent green day again today. That is just 2 red days today and I think 14 green days. Hang on. 18 days traded. I was off for a few of them. 2 of them were red, the rest were green. So not a bad day. Not a bad month and a nice way to end the month, so I'm pretty pleased with that. Been pretty consistent with my trading, taking the levels for my pre-market plan, and that seemed to have really worked really well. And I've been avoiding over trading and revenge trading and just trying to take one trade a day, one decent trade, and then walking away. I was just checking my stats today. My average trade time was 20 minutes. My average trade time for my losing trades was 10 minutes, I think 12 minutes. So I'm cutting my losers much quicker than I used to as well, which is really decent. Anyway, that's my month, decent green month. I'm going to just go through my trades for today. On my screen is my Ninja Trader, and I thought it was easy to just explain what I did on there. So the first trade I took actually was MMQ or NQ, and that was just a couple of scalps. It's not showing on here where I got in, but I know exactly where I got in. So I was watching this area here, which is around 17,380, and we saw market open, pull down, come back up into this area, and this was more of a FOMO trade than anything, because I was listening to some live trading on YouTube and a lot of people had already got into NNQ when it came back up to the VWAP area, and I felt like I was missing out, and so I was kind of probably fabricated a trade. It was still a decent trade. You can just about work out there's not very decent head and shoulders pattern and that neckline there. So as it pulled back, I saw it touch the 50, come back in, and I got in on that neckline. That's my entry just there. And I don't trade NQ that often, and it moved pretty quick. It came straight into profit a couple of times, then pulled back, came back down, and I thought, you know what, I didn't like it, I didn't like the price action, and so I just got out. And I saw 2 bottom tails as well, and it looked like it wanted to push up. And at the time, I think it was a bit stronger than MES or the ES, so I thought it was going to push up. And obviously, as soon as I got out, I think I got out on that candle there, it tanked. So it was a bit annoying. I was a bit frustrated by that because the idea was right. However, when it came down, I waited, and I was thinking maybe I can try I'll try long, see if it can push back up to the VWAP. So I got back in on that area there at 17. It was at 17,335, and that's just a quick scalp, and I got out at the pre-market low. No, the new low. So that was kind of my trade for the day. Well, for NMQ, and that's a very small winning trade. Both of them were winning trades, and I was going to quit at that point, but I was watching. What I was really watching was MES. That's the one I was really watching, and that's MMQ, MMS, MES. I meant, and should have my entries marked on the screen. So I was waiting for 4,900, which was this level just about here, and let's see if we can find it. That level there I was watching for 4,900. I guess the level, and I was going to start layering into this trade at around 49.03, and it was just exactly there. And I wanted to take 1, maybe 2 contracts as we came into this level, because I was hoping it would poke through, come back up, and put in a candlestick like that for a reversal. And I missed. I should have put my limit order in at 49.03 because I missed that spot. It's a bit annoying because I was watching it go up for the next hour, but then it started to come back, and I took the same area. This time was a double bottom. And you can see my entries, those green arrows. My first entry was there, my second entry was there, and I got out on the previous pivot. So my first out was that point there for a decent profit. And then I saw this red bar and I kind of trailed this 5-minute candle there, and it stopped me out just below that, which is good. I did consider holding. I only had 2 contracts. It didn't come down here. I was wanting to add more if it got down to 4,900. That's where there's loads of buyers sitting underneath on the level 2. And had it got in, it would have been a better trade. But I think I got out of the right place. It pulled back. And one thing I do need to get better at is holding on to my trades. But then I was only in 2 contracts. I really wanted to be in 3 or 4 contracts, and if I was in 4 contracts, I could have held one for this through this pullback. But there's a lot of profit, a lot of unrealized profit to give away by letting it pull all the way back down to either stopping out down here or back into the break-even area. So while I've only got starter positions, I'll be looking to take full profit and then look for an ad. But I didn't wait for an ad. That was my trading done for the day. FOMC was coming soon after, and you can see what happened here. So we had this FOMC 2 o'clock, kind of pushed up, pulled all the way back down, so it would have taken out my stop anyway, so it was a right decision to get out. And then we had a few tails and it reduced in volume, so it looked like it wanted to reverse at that point, and then we saw the big reversal, and that was on increasing volume as well. It looked pretty strong, and then volume kind of tailed off a bit, and you can see let's just refresh the screen. Volume tailed off and hasn't really picked up since, and we're putting in lows. So that's it. We're in the pre-market, the post-market right now, and it's just going sideways. But finished today red. I think MES finished red for the day. No, positive by, is that right? That's definitely red. Yep, so red day for MES. What was it, down 1.62%. And then tomorrow let's go into the daily. Let's just put my trading view charts in. So let's look at the daily so we can see where we are tomorrow, and maybe we can plan a little bit ahead. So we've got the 20 moving average there, so potentially a bit of unfinished business. We may come back down, tag that area, and we've also got these pivots here as well for potential bounce. That's what I'm watching tomorrow. Will be 48.40 for a bounce, that area. And we're still in an uptrend, as you can see, putting in a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, equal high, kind of a resting period, another higher high, and then either we're going to put in a higher low and continue to trend up, or we're going to break down and we're going to break this uptrend. We've got that little this kind of trend line which is on the daily, so if I can probably draw it like, it's best to do the actual tools. Kind of there, that area. So if we break that area, that structure, then we could be looking for potential reversal coming back down. So that's what we can look for. Or if we hold this area, then we could be looking to continue this uptrend back up again. So that's it. That's the areas I'm watching tomorrow. 48.40, potentially down at the previous this level here as well, which is 47.20. That's an area to watch as well for potential bounce. That's it. Decent day's trading. A decent month, very green month as well. Just 2 red days. Let me just see if I can open up my calendar. I might have to log in, if not then I won't. Here we go, so I can log into my calendar. So decent green month. You can see my decent green days were ones where I've just traded one or two contracts. Sorry, 1 or 2 trades. The days I lost were the days I over traded. You can see I took 10 trades that day, far too many. took 11 trades that day. And then all my winning days, like one trade, 2 trades, 1 trade. You know, yesterday I was a bit annoyed with myself because I thought I over traded. It was only 4 trades, but I was fabricating trades for the last 2. I should have just been in 2 trades. My first trade yesterday was the same profit as I ended the day, so I should have just stopped on my first trade, which is what I've been doing quite successfully. And yeah, it's been quite a decent green month. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, if you want to see my levels or get access to my levels, hit the subscribe button with the notification, and then you'll be notified tomorrow when I start my live video. The levels work really well, and even today you can see the levels. Let's go back to the hourly. We had a couple of bounces and a couple of rejections on the levels. So this level here, beautiful area. We kind of bounced off of this area down here, and then we bounced off this area. You could have taken the FMOC, bounce up there, rejection off of that level again, and we came into this area today for a little bit of a bounce, and we're kind of on that structure right now. The and I'll zoom out, that is the trend line which we just put in. So yeah, so decent areas. We've got some nice bounce areas coming up as well. 48, 42 is what I'm watching for tomorrow. Okay, I'll probably get rid of some of these now. I'm going to clean up my chart to start the month as well. We don't need all these old levels. That's it. Thank you for watching.